You ever wake up at 3 a.m. and feel something watching you? Yeah. That haunting chill crawling down your spine? That's literally my doing. You think being GENGAR is fun? Buddy. I'm the sleep paralysis demon, the cold shadow under your bed, and I don't even get hazard pay. This is going to hurt. Hi. I'm GENGAR. Ghost, poison type, self-appointed atmosphere ruin. Let's talk about my body, because holy heck, what even am I? The Pokédex says I'm a shadow that lurks in darkness. But it conveniently forgets the part where I'm basically a perpetual cold front with eyes. Imagine this. A purple cloud that sometimes has arms. A grin that never leaves the house. And glowing eyes that make toddlers cry in daylight. Design flaw or cursed masterpiece? Fusion of both, most likely. Here's the real kicker. I'm partly intangible. You'd think that means I phase through punches like a ghost ninja. But no. Physics still remembers I exist. So attacks go through me, I take damage anyway, and I still can't grab the last slice of pizza. On top of that, I constantly radiate cold. Not snuggle up with blankets, cold. I'm talking freezer burn, winter in the Arctic. Why is my nose falling off cold? My aura is so spooky that wherever I float, temperatures drop. Lights flicker. Dogs whine. And people immediately assume I did that on purpose. Meanwhile, my breath? Perpetual toxic gas haze, ecological nightmare. Try whispering to anyone with a poison breath tag on your resume. Let's break down the everyday catastrophe that is my life. 1. Social stigma, villain by default. I drift into a room, and people recoil like I walked in with a chainsaw. I try humor. Hey, why don't ghosts ever get lost? We always follow our spooky instinct. No laughs. Only screaming. I'm constantly mistaken for the source of hauntings. The embodiment of bad luck. The reason your Wi-Fi dropped. The reason your ex texted you at 2 a.m. Even other Pokémon side-eye me like I'm the rejected villain in a bargain bin horror show. 2. Haunted assignments. I didn't ask for this. Everyone says, GENGAR, go clear out that haunted house. Cool, until they throw holy charms, garlic wreaths, and brooms at me when I don't instantly vanish. Fun fact. I once got blamed for a toaster exploding. Turns out it was old wiring. Did that stop anyone believing I caused it? Nope. I'm called the spirit of charred bread to this day. 3. Housing. Graveyard edition. Do you know how depressing it is to list Graveyard Alley on your emails? GENGAR, 13 to 17 Foggy Grave Lane. That's not an address. That's a midlife crisis. I can't live in a nice place like a cozy cabin or apartment. Sunlight? Uncomfortable at best. Painful at worst. Holy relics? Stab my intangible soul. Psychic energy? Sharpens my insecurities. Sunset hits, all the normal Pokémon go, let's hang out. I go, let's find a broken tombstone with Wi-Fi. 4. Battle life. Underappreciated and overused. Trainer sees me. Oh GENGAR. Perfect to surprise. Yeah. Surprise for me when I get sent out, spammed with moves, then shoved back in the ball like old shoes. Shadow ball? Great. Hypnosis? Fantastic. Curse? You want me to literally siphon my own life force? Sure, big brain move. And the crowd goes wild while I'm out here questioning my existence. It all started with that fog, the thick kind that tastes like regret and wet socks. I was drifting along, minding my own spectral business, when I heard footsteps. Slow. Uneven. Paired, One small, one terrified. A kid. Alone. Backpack that could double as a tent. And behind them? Something real. Shadowed limbs, jagged movements, not an urban myth. I materialized a little, because, you know, instinct, and the kid froze. Red eyes. Grin. Cold aura. Absolutely terrifying. They screamed. People rushed out onto the street, waving flashlights and yelling at me. Someone, without any hesitation, threw a soda can at my face. Bruh. It phased through me, but the gesture still stung my pride. Meanwhile, the real threat closed in. So fine. I did what any self-respecting ghost with an inferiority complex would do. I became the nightmare they actually needed. I vanished into the fog, silent steps echoing, then hypnosis. Purple rings expand, light bends, tension spikes. It shakes it off. Great, because this thing doesn't sleep. So I resort to creative strategies. I cough a burst of toxic gas, dense, lavender-tinged, forcing it into the streetlight glare. Shadow ball after shadow ball. Energy crackling like storms in slow motion. Dust dancing like tiny ghosts themselves. The kid safe. Shivering, wide-eyed, clutching their backpack like it's a shield. The crowd is yelling. GENGAR. No. Get back. They're the demon. Call someone. Meanwhile I'm like. I saved your kid. Step off. Eventually, the thing retreats, limps into the night, undone by what it feared and didn't fear at the same time. Silence. Fog settles. Kid looks at me, not thankful, not relieved, just confused. No thank you. No applause. Just that familiar terrified stare. I gave a little wave anyway. You're welcome. They ran away. Figures. I melted back into the shadows, thinking. Guess the monster under the bed still doesn't get a thank you card. Let's talk moves, because out there, people think they're cool, on the inside, they're existential crises. Hypnosis. It's basically invasion of dreams. I close your eyes and rearrange thoughts like furniture, none of which you asked for. Shadow ball. Heavy orb of ecto-energy. Crowd goes wild. Me? I'm like, yeah, I threw darkness at someone. Big deal. Next. Curse. Nope. This one's just me ripping a bit of my own life out, because what's self-sabotage without dramatic flair? Dream eater. I steal dreams. Not nightmares, dreams. Which sometimes means I'm robbing someone of their best memories. Fabulous. Each move is like a colorful reminder that I exist, painfully. Here's the thing no one gets. I don't want to be feared. I don't want to be shoved into every battle only to be forgotten afterward. I protect places people abandon. I watch over dark corners most folks ignore. I'm the lock on the metaphorical closet you're too scared to check. But all anyone remembers is the cold. The grin. The night chill. The stories they tell around campfires to keep teenagers in line. Behind all that? A ghost that just wanted to be seen. Not as a threat. Not as the guy you blame for bad Wi-Fi. Just seen. So if at night you feel a chill, or your lights flicker, or you swear you heard a whisper in the dark, don't panic. It's probably just me. Doing my job. Being the thing you don't want to see. But still the one who's quietly watching over you anyway. Good night.